So today I wanted to tell you the difference between shellac and gelish. I get a lot of questions and I hear also a lot of people calling any type of gel polish shellac or gelish. Fundamentally they are the same, but there are differences. So I thought I'd explain exactly what makes them the same and what makes them different. Shellac, which looks like this, is made by a CND, which is Creative Nail Design. Gelish, which looks like this, sorry, can't really, it's glaring a bit, is made by Nail and Hand Harmony company. So if you see something or hear something that says gelish but it's not made by Nail and Hand Harmony, and you hear of shellac but it's not CND shellac, then these are not the same products. They might behave the same, they might perform the same, but that's not the original product. So shellac and gelish are both natural nail overlays, which means they are not extensions. You don't extend the nail with it, it's just natural nail overlay, which means you paint it over your natural nail. They both apply in very similar way. You need base coat, then 2 or 3 layers of color, and then top coat. They are both removed by acetone, so they have to be soaked off in acetone. That's why sometimes you hear term soak off gel, because there are other gels which are hard gels, which are the ones that you can build the nail up with and extend the nail with, but those gels cannot be soaked off, they have to be filed off. With both of them there is no drying time like with nail polish, because they both cure in UV light. They both give you very high shine, beautiful long-lasting manicure. Shellac I would say is 14-day wear. With gels, with gelish, you can get up to 3 weeks. So there were the similarities. Now the differences. And like I said at the beginning, fundamentally there isn't much difference. There is a difference in chemical structure, but how they made. So CND shellac called their product a power polish, and this is a hybrid of UV cured gel and polish, like solvent. So this one has solvents in it. That's why when you use shellac you have to really shake it vigorously to mix the solvent, so the color doesn't just drop to the bottom and you get the solvents on top. Whereas gelish is pure gel. Another difference between them is shellac claims that it's better for your nails because prior to applying shellac you don't need to rough up the surface of your natural nail. It doesn't require any filing. Whereas with gelish you have to roughly, with very gentle file. It doesn't have to be anything horrific, but you need to rough up the surface a bit in order for the gel to stick. And another difference is, so far CND shellac can only be cured in, they say, can only be cured in UV light, whereas gelish can be cured in UV or LED light. Therefore, if you go LED lamp, your service will be much quicker, because UV curing time is 2 minutes for each coat, whereas LED curing time is only 30 seconds. And the last difference between shellac and gelish is the removal. They both have to be soaked off in acetone. The difference is, with shellac you just put the acetone straight on it and it's very quick, it's just 10 minutes and it all comes off. With gelish you have to first buff off the top layer, the top coat, and then rub the fingers up, and it takes a bit longer than 10 minutes. Because shellac obviously is half gel, half nail polish, is more sensitive to acetone, therefore it will soak off much quicker, whereas gel takes you definitely have to file off the top layer of the top coat, and then the soak of time is tiny bit longer, 15 to 20 minutes. There isn't a lot of, not that I know of, power polishes out there, i.e. hybrid like this one, but there is a lot of gel polishes out there like GELISH, which are pure gels, and I use quite a few. My most used ones are GELISH, then I have SHELLAC from Profile, and IBD Just Gel. They all apply the same way, they all cure the same way, but there is a difference in quality, and that's where you have to make your choice. My two preferred systems is SHELLAC and GELISH. I love them both. To me, it doesn't make much difference. I would say GELISH is a bit stronger, so if you're quite rough with your day-to-day chores and stuff like that, I would recommend GELISH. But I love both and I use both myself, so it's totally up to you which one you choose. I like GELISH out of all the gel polishes the most because I think they are the highest quality. Although amongst each gel brand, you get colors that are quite hard to work with and some that are really good. That means some of them don't have very good coverage and you have to do sometimes 3 or even 4 coats, which I find quite unacceptable. You should be able to get a nice coverage with just 2 coats, because that's the whole point of this whole gel polish idea system, that is not thick like we used to polish gel manicures, that it gives you that artificial looking thick nail. The whole point of it is that it looks very natural, like you just have nail polish on. So I hope that answers your questions. So to sum it up, they are very similar, and from all the information that I have given you, you should be able to decide yourself which one would be better for you. I hope that was helpful. Thank you very much for watching, and I see you soon.